almond. Let's do this forever. Sadly. Sadly, sadly. Hey everyone! Okay, so it's time for February favorites and unfavorites. I'm reviewing things that I liked and I did not like in the month of February. February was kind of crazy, but definitely not as crazy as January. I did have a magical moment. I will mention that at the end. You be thinking of your magical moment as well, so you can tell me down below after you watch the video. But for now, I have some favorites. Actually, I kind of have a lot of favorites. And then I only have one unfavorite, but it was kind of an intense unfavorite. So let's get into it. P.S. I'm feeling a little 60s kind of retro vibe right now. And I mean, I know I didn't go like all out with the makeup, but I don't know. Are you seeing it? I'm into it. I'm feeling this accidental retro vibe a whole lot. First favorite is the Wet n Wild Fergie Shimmer Eyeshadow Primer. Actually, I have the thing right here. It is actually called the Take on the Day Eyeshadow Primer. Prep and prime, lasts all day, never creases. And the color for this one is called A Little Party, ... I don't even know. But it's part of the Fergie collection and I'm pretty sure it is new. And I really like the color, and it's shimmery but it's not too glittery, and it's just kind of like a squeezy tube like this, like it kind of looks like an eyelash glue kind of tube. And I just really like the color, and it's not like it really affects the color of the shadow that you put on top, and you can even put like a matte color on top and it doesn't look weird, which is really good for me. I'm not like obsessed with eyeshadow primers. Sometimes that's optional for me, but whenever you're using some shadows that need that bump up of having a primer down below, I will absolutely go for it. This one is so great because I really like how it's easily spreadable and then it sets. But it doesn't feel weird. It's just kind of like a pinky purpley kind of, but it doesn't come off as pinky purpley. It's almost kind of just like a champagne-y color. So I don't know. I actually haven't worn it on its own, but I totally could, I think. I'm just now realizing that. I don't know. It's not like life-changing, but I was pleasantly surprised. Who doesn't like a pleasant surprise, right? My next favorite is this AmLactin Cerapeutic Alpha Hydroxy Ceramide Therapy Restoring Body Lotion. I talked to you guys, I don't know how long ago, I think it was in a haul video, talked to you guys about these little like funny bumps, and people told me like the actual scientific medical terminology for these bumps, because it's not like a super serious problem for me, because, whoa, hello, hair attacking me. Ugh. I had bought this salicylic acid body wash because, I mean, I think that was geared towards acne, but I thought maybe it would work. And that product didn't work for me, but I started looking up other stuff and other remedies, and obviously you guys gave me a ton of great advice. And some of the advice was it could be like a vitamin B deficiency, so I got back on the vitamin train. So it could have been that helped it, but the other thing that you guys suggested that I went for is this lotion. And it's pricey. I got it at CVS, but I think it was like $15 or something, but I don't know, because it is like a medicated thing, but it's supposed to repair extremely rough, dry, flaky skin, renews, heals, replenishes, and protects from moisture loss, and it's fragrance free and long lasting. And it's fragrance free, but for some reason, like, there is kind of a scent. I mean, I guess it's just like the natural scent it has, but it smells kind of good to me. It's weird. I don't know. I use it like very sparingly since it was kind of pricey, but I think it's really helped. Either that or the vitamins. That's kind of where I'm a little bit confusing, I guess. I'm sorry. But I think this has helped. And I guess if you're having that problem, I mean, I told you I would report back if that other thing worked or what's worked for me or whatever. So I think this is worth your time if you're having trouble with that. My next favorite is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Jordana Easy Liner for Lips Retractable Lip Pencil in Rockin' Rose. They sell these at Walgreens and you can get them at several places online as well. I think it's only like $1.99 or something. Jordana stuff is so cheap, and when it's good, it is so good. And for some reason, I don't know, I go through phases. I mean, I think y'all know, if you watch my videos, you know, I'm not crazy about like going all out on the lips with like 50 steps and like gloss and lipstick and liner and this and that, like, but I do go through phases. Like, there are older videos where I like go all out on the lips, but like for the past long time I've just been like, hey, I want something that's easy, good to go, feels good, one-stop shop kind of thing. But recently, for some reason, I was like, I need to bust out a lip liner, and I've had this one for a long time. Bust it out. It's kind of like a bit deeper than my natural lip color. My natural lip color is pretty pigmented, but this is a little bit darker. And I've been lining my lips with it and using it with a lot of my like neutral everyday lip colors, and it works really well. I like this lip liner. I'm kind of back into lip liners. Can you tell my lips are larger than charged right now? Because I don't know, I just feel like it adds something. I don't know. Lip liner isn't for everyone. It's not usually for me either, but this is a good option if you're like me and you're kind of back and forth with it, because it's really, really, really cheap. Next up, I'm very, very excited to tell you I finally got the new Wet n Wild Spring Megalast nail polishes. You know I'm probably like way too excited and super loyal and just absolutely devoted to the Wet n Wild Megalast nail polishes, so whenever I saw that there are new ones, I freaked out and searched everywhere, and they ended up sending them to me because I'm kind of like in with the in crowd on Wet n Wild because I've been obsessed with them since like day one. But these are part of the new spring collection. I don't know exactly what the details are, but it's like the style award goes to. I really like these. They're kind of like pastel tones, and most of them are kind of like a satiny finish. And usually whenever I look at polishes like this, I don't like them that much because they go on streaky. That's not the case with these. There are 6 total, but there is one that I don't really like. I'm thinking about doing like a whole swatch video on these. Let me know down below if you want to see that, or thumbs up, something like that, because then you'll get like a better look at each color and everything. This one I don't love as much, but I'll tell you about that in that video. Just trying to let you know, my fellow Megalast lovers, they're out there and they're worth it. This favorite's a bit different, but it's a Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap. And I've been a huge fan of Dr. Bronner's for like, I don't know, like 8 years or something like that. And I've tried most of the flavors, not flavors, but scents. And like the lavender one, the peppermint one, awesome. I have leaned towards the baby unscented one a whole lot. I've also tried the orange one and the eucalyptus one, and for some reason, nowhere in my life did I say, almond, let's do this. Until, I don't know, I guess it was like a month or 2 months ago, and I finally got the almond version. And it's my favorite. I don't think I will ever buy a different scent of the soap ever because this one's so amazing. Except for peppermint, you know, sometimes you just need the pepper one. It's a whole thing on its own. But this one smells so good and so sweet and so yummy. And I don't know, I love these soaps. If you've never tried these and you've never read this label, you need to get you some so you can have some bathtub reading, because it's pretty engaging. It's pretty Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, I'm not gonna lie. But it's cool, it's funny. And actually on one of my favorite podcasts, he recently had Dr. Bronner's son on his show. And it was interesting because there's like a whole documentary and blah, 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 blah. The almond one, my fave. Happy to be with it forever. All right, and very quickly, 2 more non-beauty favorites. First off, House of Cards is back. It was back officially on Valentine's Day, and it was like, you know what, we could go out to a fancy dinner or something like that, but I really want to watch House of Cards. Like I said, in like my 2013 favorites, I think it was like one of the best shows that came out in 2013, so I was super excited to see what they would do in season 2, and I still haven't finished it. I've had a couple days of like marathons, but that show is pretty heavy. I don't know. I like how Netflix puts it all out at once, but at the same time, I feel like there's a little bit lost whenever you really hit it hard in marathon. Not with every show, but with House of Cards, I feel like it's kind of a different thing. I don't know. I haven't nailed it down in my mind yet. But season 2 doesn't feel as good as season 1. I don't know. I don't really want to get into it, but it is what it is. I was very excited about it. I'm still very excited about it. I haven't finished it. I don't feel like I'm going to make a judgment call at this point. My other non-beauty favorite is a Tumblr favorite. I absolutely love what they're doing. I don't know if it's a they. It might just be one person. I'm not sure. And I just like randomly stumbled on it. And it's called Fly Art Productions. I posted an Instagram like the day I discovered it. And I was like, this is my new favorite thing, everybody. Blah! And like I was showing it to, it was, that's how I am. I find a new favorite thing and I get really, really, really excited about it. I might forget about it in a week, but I'm very excited about it on that day. And I'm still excited about it. I think it's very cool. Anyway. Alright, and finally for my one lonely little unfavorite. This is the NYX Natural palette. And I don't know why I bought this. NYX just semi-recently came to my local CVS. And I just randomly saw this and I was like, hey, this could be such an awesome like one-stop shop kind of thing. Like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I could do a tutorial with just like one palette and it was just like a neutral, like everyday look. Like that's where my mind was going when I bought this. Basically you get 1, 2, 3 matte colors and then 3 shimmer colors, except for this one looks like kind of in between somehow. This one is basically just completely worthless. It's just like flaky and glittery and gross. This one is just like the payoff is just awful. And honestly, for all of them, it's just the payoff is the issue. I do like this color and I do like this color. It's kind of like a salmony peachy color and then this off-white color, and they're both mattes. Those two colors are okay. Like I like them for a highlight or a blending color, but it's not enough to like save the palette. This one needs to be much more pigmented because I would want to use this one to like deepen the crease or use it for like a liner. This one, it just, there are problems. It's not good. I know it was inexpensive because it's NYX, but it's just not worth it. Sadly. Sadly, sadly. Alright, so that's everything for my February favorites and unfavorites. I hope you guys had an awesome February and you're ready for March. I just recently decided I'm going to be moving in a while, like not next month, but after that. I'm scared. I'm not like moving out of Houston. I'm not moving very far away at all, but I'm going to be in a different place. It's going to be cool and I'm excited, and also kind of dreading it because moving kind of sucks. But as I mentioned, magical moment. So my most magical moment in February, it wasn't on Valentine's Day, but the next day I went to see Scott Pilgrim vs. the World at the Alamo Draft House. It's the kind of theater where you can sit and you can order food and all of that. But anyway, they do this cool thing where you go and see a movie and it's like a quote along. And so they do movies that people are typically like pretty obsessed with, and like different lines that are very quotable or whatever, they'll put them across the screen and everybody can join in. And there are different parts of the movie where you have these props that they give you when you come in, and you kind of get to like play along with the movie. So like in Scott Pilgrim, there are a lot of like video game kind of theme things, and after he defeats an X, the little coin thing happens, and we had all these little plastic gold coins, and you would just like throw them up and it would just like rain down on the whole audience. And then there was like these glow stick things and bubbles, and it was just a lot of fun. And I don't know, I have fun with that kind of thing, and whatever, it was a good time. What was your most magical moment in February? Let me know down below. Also, if you have any comments or questions or whatever, I'm always happy to hear from you guys. Comment down below. You can also hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, Google+, everywhere. It's LeighAnnSays. I'll have the links down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you have already, thank you so much. You're my people. I love you. You keep me coming back. I hope you keep coming back. That way this will work out, hopefully. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone. Forever, ever. That kind of thing, it just speaks to me. It probably doesn't speak to everybody, but I'm into it. Very into it. It's good. Really cheap. This is the other one. Oh my gosh, this is too many favorites, right? I don't know. I'm really tired right now. Great. They did chip. They weren't like, you know, bulletproof or anything like that, but they're cool because they're unique and they're easy to do. And everyone was like, how did you do that? And I mean, I was like, I didn't do it.